we're back on the Oats. We had to get a new sickle section for the combine. That's the black fingers that hold the metal cutting knife in place. So I've been to Tierney's this morning, picked one of them up. Is this going to come out gently? Ever so soft. This was made middle of June, so ever so soft. You've got to be careful with it. We've got to get spears over to Jim's wheat. Had a bit of sun heat in it, so we want to get the spears in there, cooling that down if we can. It's alright for a few days, but we want to get spears in there now. And the spears are in our wheat, so we've got to unscrew them. Oh, it's my most favourite job in the world. Easiest way to check your wheat, dig your hands in it. It's lovely and cool. We've had the fans on this for 3 or 4 days, so it's perfectly fine now. So these spears are going over to Jim's. They're going to start cooling the wheat over there. That's the pile of oats that are coming in. Got to be careful not to tip them, push them over the concrete barriers. Don't want to mix them. By the end of the day, that should be filled all the way along there. It's going to be heaped up as well. A lot of oats to come in. One.
Oh, where's the farmer then?
Oh, busy, yeah. Anything to get out of it, innit? I was just grabbing these wires, yeah. Right, so we're over at the shed at Jim's. This is the shed of wheat. Look at all this wheat. I think the farmer said it's about around 700 tons of wheat. Real good yields out here. We just put the spears in. Oh, that's alright actually, that's better than I thought it was going to be. We were worried because there's a bit of sun heat in the day. It might be warming up, but we're messing about with generators because we've got no electric here, which is no problem. We'll bring a generator and gives us electric, but it's a bit of messing about getting it all set up, but once it's set up it's easy. Just check the heat, the fans, to know what sort of condition the wheat's in. If they're nice and cool, there's no issues. They're all nice and cool. So 3 or 4 days in this position, then we move the spears forward. It's a hell of a job, it's not easy. Move them forward, they'll do a certain radius, about a 2.5 metre radius around the fan. Then we'll move them forward and it just looks after the corn, it makes it sure that it stores properly. That's perfectly fine. So next time we'll bring them to the front and we'll move them back to the middle, and we just keep our eyes on this corn until it goes on the lorries. We keep coming back, making sure it's all the right moisture and temperature and all the rest of it. Back on the oats, we're over at Uncle Franklin's field. This is where we got finished last night. Oat straw is beautiful, look how golden that is, just beautiful. Tiny bit of green in there, and I can feel some damp in there, so we're going to leave this, I think we're going to leave this 2 or 3 days. Just some, it's just these ones with a tiny bit of green just left in it. There's the combine. That combine dust gets all under your t-shirt. It's horrible, it makes all your neck sore. Look at the oats, look how they just look really well this year. I'll show you the oats in the heap later on. We're going to be pushing up. Uncle Franklin will be here in a minute. Barry's on the other trailer, and then later on we'll take over and we'll do the evening part. There hasn't been too much nighttime combining this time because there hasn't really been any rush for it. So on some years we'll be out till 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, well, whenever the juice stops you really. But this year we haven't had a need to do that because the weather's been so fine. It won't happen again. This weather will not happen again for a very, very long time. This is a once-off, 1 in 25 year thing. I think they were saying on the thing. Barry's just coming in. He's on my tractor with a big trailer, 14 tonner. This is a 14 tonner as well. It's just a low-sided one. Doesn't quite need 3 trailers, as long as you've got someone back at the farm pushing up for them. If they've got to push up as well, then you've got to have 3 trailers. But the field's further away. There's a few fields this way, and there's 2 more this way. The ones further away might need 3 trailers, or the combine driver will just have to wait 5 minutes until they get back. Here comes the combine. We have had no faults with this. We've had one set of fingers that are broken. We've got them in the tractor. If farmer needs them, we will. Have a look at that. We get to see this all the time, and it still looks massive. Have a look underneath. There's a chain dangling. It's an anti-static chain. It stops the farmer having to get out so much to wipe his windows. We're going to get on the trailer now because we'll be wanted in a few minutes. We've got a big field here to do. That'll take most of the day. They got a field across the way, and then all the jackies to do as well. So there's, I think there's a couple of days there at least. These are the fingers I was talking about. The knives run through the slots there, backwards and forwards, and just like a pair of scissors, just cuts the corner a little bit easier. Sort of just got to try and match your speed to his as best as you can. This trailer is actually easier to see in that yellow one. You cannot see in that. Right, here's the seed. Seed looks, oh god, I don't know what it is, but everything feels quite weighty in your hand. Like, oats can be a bit finicky because they can be light, and if they're light, they're hard to get rid of. But if you've got good oats, you'll get rid of them at the mill. And these are ever so light in colour. Look at those. Sample's nice as well. There's not too much chaff and stuff in there. Pretty clean. Here he comes again. We'll change field in a minute. Linda will bale some of this up as well. She'll bale a little bit of it up. She'll choose the best. There he goes. Got his reel a bit closer in the air this time. Loads of different settings for different crops. Different reel speeds for different crops. You sort of have to match your reel speed with your forward speed. I don't know, maybe one day we'll be the combine driver, eh? I think we need a bit of practice first. I'm sure I could drive that machine. It's when it all goes wrong and things aren't right. If you get a mechanical failure, you've got to be quite mechanically minded to drive a machine like that, because at the end of the day, you've got to keep it going as best as you can. Big baler man's here, young Andrew. These are the barley fields we cut the other night. We'll give them away. He's already done these ones. That thing absolutely just destroys fields. It's quite a thing. There we go. Nearly went too far forward then. And then we back it in the shed. Up with the trailer, open with the doors. Got to watch your roof. Oats don't flow like wheat or barley because of their shape. They sort of stack up on each other. They're a bit weird. I don't know how much you can see of that. Hopefully you can see enough. Hoi! Lock her in, turn off the spool. It will go up. We try not to drive on the oats if we can help it. Sometimes you can't help it. Don't want it to go in the wheat. Whoa. There goes Barry. Got a good load on there. Barry's just coming in with the trailer. Got 10 tons in there, so that ain't bad. That's weighing pretty well. These trailers, tip, they will stand near enough on end. "10 tons of oats." Doesn't look like much, does it? There we go. You got to, with this trailer, you got to locks down tight as well. This one. You can't open the doors until you've tipped the trailer. So it's a pretty cool. It's a nice safety feature, I think that is. Saves you being able to tip it down the road, you know. And that has happened. We've done that before. You touch that lever going down the road, the door will open, and that's it. You can't shut it again. The grain comes out, and then you've got a mess on the road. Yeah, it's happened. Don't like to admit it, but it's happened. I'm going to push this up for him. I've got a few jobs on. These are just the last of the wheat straw that was up at Alice's. They're all home now. I think they're all sold as well, which is really good. We're actually quite chuffed. They've all gone into this shed here. They haven't left me much room though. Might stack them on them wheat straw if I'm struggling for space. Franklin. Right, got a bit of a treat for you as well, because Barry's got his combine back out, his 8070. We recorded it last year, just as we turned up. He had a breakdown and we missed it. He's going again now. He's at the bottom there. He's about to come up this row. We'll have a little look around the machine. It's an old New Holland 8070, and God, it must have spurred a lot of people's memories on, because I had a lot of comments about this combine. Yeah, I guess it was a popular combine back in its day. I don't know a lot about it. It's all levers and handles and winders and all the rest of it. It's a different thing altogether to what we're used to. Here's the row of straw it's chucking out. Some nice straw. Combining some wheat, winter wheat I think it is. I hope it's doing all right for him. I'll get you a quick little montage together, and yeah, I've got to get back to the grain store to push up again. But I wanted to show you it going, because we just missed out last year, didn't we?
The city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race. What's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind. I'm trying to save you time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business, 'cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cool night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life. Tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from.
I love seeing these old machines at work. Barry keeps his going every year. Brilliant, you know. Doing a really smart job as well. Doing a lovely job. Right, we'll let Barry carry on. We gotta get on now. I hope you like that. That was a bit of a treat. How'd you get on? Nice. Comfy. Oh, we sighed at the same time. Jinx sighed. What are you doing now then?
Putting this bale in the...
Is that one of your victims?
No, it's not, actually. The baler man, the bale didn't like it.
Did it? Alright. Yeah. Getting on alright, and yeah?
I put my pen note on the step this morning. I put the combine out there. All of the change, I only pen note on the step course. You forgot it, didn't I?
Gone.
Yeah. I was out here at it, but I don't think I'll be lucky if I do it here, mate. I sort of pulled the combine round there. I don't know how long it would have stayed on there, mother.
No, you don't know, do you?
It might have rode for 10 minutes. It might have rode for 10 seconds, hadn't it?
Yeah. Friends, right on me. Didn't realise there's that much there. Oh, I'm gonna be itchy now. Oh, I love driving in the crops. He's got it, beautiful. Right, I don't know what's going on, but it seems to be raining oats. Oh, yeah, lovely. What am I meant to do with all that? Okay, well, you're just staying there. Who knows what happened there, I imagine. Something happened. So we're probably in one of our best fields now, and I can just by looking at what's going in the combine, it's a massive amount. It's unbelievable. We're going to empty, and then we're going to ring him up, and we're going to find out what happened with all these oats on my roof. Because something happened, and I bet he blames the driver. Whatever we plant in this field, it always yields well. It's good dirt. We've got, you know, it's just a field that naturally always does well. Whatever we put here really does do well. So just one of them fields. Oh man, I don't mind telling you. This is 3 weeks now. I think is that 2 weeks solid, 3 weeks solid I think now, and yeah, getting pretty tired now. So the end's in sight. We've only got about another 10 days left of combining, so we'll get there. We'll get there. We've got a blooming hot week coming in, 30 degrees all week. Not looking forward to another one of those weeks, but the guys went up and picked up a load of big bales over at Peter's farm, got them all put in the barn, 250 bales all sorted out, put in the barn, done and dusted. They had a really good day. I don't know how many more loads we'll get in tonight. A couple more loads I'd have thought, and then once the dew starts coming down, it'll stop us dead. The straw gets tough in the combine doesn't like it, and yeah, it just stops you dead basically, and you just sort of have to give in. Just turn in on the corner. I'm going to ask him how much it's yielding in a minute. We'll get on the phone to him, but he's nearly full. I've got a feeling you just know when it's gonna, you sort of just know when the lights are going to come on. They're going to come on in the next minute or so, I'd have thought. Me and Dave was playing a game where you have to try and call it on the button. 3, 2, 1, now. No good. I just set the revs up and then pick a gear like round about 3.8. It's usually round about right. Spout comes out. The spinning thing on the side there, that's a cleaner for the radiators, for the engine. It stops the dust building up on the radiators. Those oats falling from my screen is where something happened. Get the spout over. Try and match the speed of the combine. I do it with the throttle. This is the perfect scenario for me to unload, because you can half see. Oats are strange, they sort of stack up on top of each other. They don't flow in like wheat does. It's kind of strange. Whoa. That was pretty textbook, I'm not gonna lie. Right, we're gonna ring him up. Get off the straw as soon as you can. Set it on the tram line, which is, I don't know, around here somewhere. Right, let's ring him up and see what the deal is.
It's 5.4, that's what he's saying. And actually, you know, in fairness, it's saying 6, so we shouldn't phone it up.
Yeah.
5.5 actually.
Yeah.
Tons, but it's reading 6.8 in the middle now, so it'll go up about now. It won't up at 6, but that ain't bad. In all honesty, I'm
you know, if I get 2 ton of oats, you've got to be pretty happy at that. We don't
Yeah.
fuck all to it, mate.
Yeah.
Literally nothing, have we?
No. We are starting to run out of space in here, so tomorrow we are going to put in an overflow in one of the other sheds. We'll get a little bit more in there yet. I imagine we'll finish up tonight in here. Just want to see how much that load weighed compared to some of the others that were coming in. What do we say? 9290. Look at that. Can't see much light, but we've got another beautiful sunset behind us. Cole's out here walking his dog with the missus. Getting some brownie points, that's brownie points. Can't see the sun now, behind the trees. But yeah, we're going to leave it there. We're going to finish the oats off. We've got another day on the oats, probably 3/4 of a day on the oats. We've got to find another shed to put them in. It's not a bad problem to have, is it? You know, not having enough space. We're running out of space, and I need to catch up with the combine, so we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. We'll pick it up once the oats are finished, and we'll have a look at the heaps. I hope you're enjoying the harvest videos. I love nights like this. This is just perfect for me. You cannot buy this. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for following along with us, and we will catch you on the next one. Cheers. Apparently it was the grain driver's fault for the oats on the roof. I don't know. They're blaming each other. Who knew? Look at that. Look at that sunset. You can't beat that.